Hello, everyone. This is CCA Volleyball. We were experiencing some technical difficulties, but we may have fixed it. We're about to find out. It's just that. Yeah, I hear that. The really high frequency.
Yeah, is that from them? No.
Hello.
It is fuzzy. There's snow.
So anyways, back to my story.
Just that.
Hello.
Unless there's some audio.
Is something coming?
Hello everyone.
All right, turn that down a lot.
But we may have fixed it. We're about to find out.
Our whole conversation.
Go another room. Go.
Okay, we didn't hear that on there, so.
Come on, Sam.
We did actually.
Come on, Sam. Sam, come on. They hear the whole conversation.
All right, hello, folks. This is CCA Volleyball. We were experiencing a few technical difficulties, and that is why we are getting into this game right in the middle of this first set here. The audio on our microphones was not working. It took us quite a while, but we've fixed it, and we are ready to go.
It's senior night for your Lady Patriots, and we're sorry for the sound and the difficulties that we had, and everything should be working quite fine now, and let's just get into this game. Hannah serves it up. Mena Christian bumps it over the net. Hannah gets it with the bump. Chrissy Quaid bumps it back to Hannah, and she sets it over. Set for Mena Christian. Spike it down, but they block it.
And that'll be a point for Menor Christian.
Getting into this game, it's senior night for volleyball. And we have a couple of seniors on the floor. Well, yeah, 2 seniors out there on the floor right now. 3, actually. Excuse me. And Lindsay, Chrissy Quay, and they try to spike it, but it hits the net just short.
But yes, as mentioned, it is senior night, and Cornerstone is playing Menor Christian High School. We are about midway through this first set here, and the score right now, Cornerstone 17, Menor Christian 22. Cornerstone's going to need to set up a little bit of a run here to get back in the game.
And as you see now, your Lady Patriots just scored a point with a block by your senior, Mariko Price. Lady Patriots have 18. Menor Christian has 22. Caitlin Bell serves it up, and it's short.
With that, Menor Christian will get the serve, and they only need 2 points to win this first set.
We have number 3 getting ready to serve it up. Over the net, and it's out. And your Lady Patriots score. Now, what I'm seeing here, well, from the start, we got to, make a good comeback. And, we just got to get back into the game. And you see now we have senior Julia Ortiz. And like I said, the one game, just amazing serves. Just amazing serves. The way she puts the spin on them.
Yep.
Caitlin Bells, and it goes out. Menor Christian getting ready to serve it up.
And Cornerstone holding on by a thread now as Menor Christian is up 24-19 here in the first set.
Mariko tries to spike. Set and sets it. And she tries to dump it, but it doesn't work. Mariko Price hits it back over the net. Another set, and they bump it right back over the net. Caitlin Bells with the bump. Chrissy Quaid with the set to Mariko Price. And she gets, whoa, wait a minute.
That's
And Menor Christian wins that set, unfortunately.
and I don't know. That looks like it was 4 hits from Menor Christian there.
Yes.
On that last point.
Yes, it did. But first set goes to Menor Christian, and just, Lady Patriots need to try to correct those mistakes they had in the first set and try to come back and win it.
Yep. All right, so both teams taking a break here, going over strategy in between sets here. And we didn't see much from up here during that first set because we were trying to get the audio worked out and trying to get the whole stream set up. But we're glad to be with you here. I'm Sam Prochaska here with Javon Oliver.
What's up, guys?
And so we find the Lady Patriots already down 1 set and trying to clean up their mistakes from the first set and get it done here in the second.
Yeah, like Sam said, we weren't here for the first part because of the technical difficulties, but it's good to be back here announcing to you what's going on in this game right now. And your Lady Patriots are trying to go through strategy to come back and win this game, and hopefully they can do it on this senior night here for CCA. And looks like we're having kind of a technical difficulty with the clock, but it's coming back on.
All right, so both teams getting situated out here on the court. We're making some subs, and we'll get started in just a moment here as Gina Niebuhr prepares to serve the ball to start off this second set.
And it looks like we got our regular starting unit back in because, like we said already, it's senior night. So we got our starters back in there. So that might make a difference. We don't know because, the regular starting unit gets it done. And, it might make a difference for this game, this set right here. So we'll just have to see and find out if our Lady Patriots can pull through and try to get this win for us.
And quite a long break here in between sets. Not sure about the reason. It seems like both teams are ready to go. I think we might be missing one of the referees. So we are with you here, and we're just waiting for this second set to begin. Well, folks, still no sign of starting this second set. We're just as confused as you.
The ref
In
just
case if you are just now tuning in, we had a little bit of technical difficulties to start the broadcast, and but we got everything sorted out. We missed most of the first set, but we got the last few points in. The first set went to Menor Christian, and we are just waiting for the second set to begin.
if we can find the ref.
Yep, if we can find the ref, we will get started here in the second set. And folks, we mentioned it earlier, but it is senior night. We have a few. Wait a minute. I think that is the referee. He is back, and all right. Well, referee took a quick leave of absence, but now she's back, and we are ready to begin.
Gina serves it, but it hits the net. Julie Ortiz with the bump, Gina Niebuhr with the set, and Hannah tips it over, but they get it. Menor Christian bumps it back over, and they do not save it in time. Lady Patriots need to correct those mistakes and start. I don't see no communication out there. And Menor Christian
Menor Christian has jumped out to an early 2-0 lead over the Patriots.
serves it over. Lindsay with the bump. Autumn Rivers gets it back over. Spikes it back over. Lindsay Shelby bumps it to Hannah Bellich, and she gets it back over before they have a 4 count. And they bump it back over. They try to correct their mistake right there. Hannah Bellich tips it back over.
And we have a good volley
Set.
going on here.
And a double hit.
Yep.
That's what's going to kill them.
Double hit called against Menor Christian. That point will go to Cornerstone. And Allison Babels is getting ready to serve. The score right now, 2-1 for Menor Christian. Make that 3-1 after that serve goes into the net.
And what I'm seeing so far is that our serves are not really getting over the net as they usually do.
Yeah, it's been an issue here early on, but let's hope that they can correct that mistake and get better. That ball is going to get bumped out of bounds, and that'll be another point for Menor Christian.
4-1. Christian serves it over. Julia Ortiz bumps it back to them.
Oh,
And your Lady Patriots are struggling out there trying to figure
that
out
was
what to
a
do.
nice kill for Menor Christian.
Yes.
Not much you can do about that. Allison Bales, she was hustling for it, but it just couldn't recover.
Menor Christian serves it over again, and that's out for your Lady Patriots. Lady Patriots have 2. Menor Christian still has 5.
Hannah Bellich preparing to serve.
Hannah Bellich serves it over.
Good serve there.
Bump, and she hits it over. Hannah with the bump. Gina with the set back to Hannah Bellich, and she spikes it over. Bump from Menor Christian, another bump, a set, and a tip. Tried to fool them there. Autumn with the
And that'll be a double
hit.
hit.
And just a mistake there. She looked confused on that play. She didn't know if she wanted to bump it or set it right there. Okay. And it's just a little mistake that we can correct.
And a little confusion, but those double hits are brutal. It's a lot of refs will be really strict about those, and it's tough.
Tipped over. Another tip, and the Lady Patriots gets a score right here.
I think that was because one of the Mentor Christian hitters was in the net. I think that was the reason for the point awarded to Cornerstone there. And the score now is 6-3 in favor of Mentor Christian as Autumn Carswell hits it over the net.
Autumn Rivers comes out the game. And I think we substituted in Mariko Price. Menor Christian hits it over. Bump by Allison Bell. Saves it, and Gina gets it back over the net.
That was a tough play there from Cornerstone.
Set from Menor Christian. They bump it down, and they save it again. Good job by your Lady Patriots. Set from Menor Christian, and she spikes it, and it goes out.
And I think in that that volley there, that was the best the Cornerstone has all night.
Yes.
A couple of great saves there by Gina Niebuhr and Allison Ortiz specifically.
And your Lady Patriots hit the net. Unfortunately, gives Menor Christian lead with 8-4. Menor Christian serves it over the net, and it's very short, but Lindsay Shelby was able to get it back over. Set, and she tries to spike it, but Lindsay saves it. And it goes out from Mariko Price.
Just a little bit too much on that drop there from Mariko Price.
Yes.
All right, and Menor Christian is out to a 9-4 lead.
And Caitlin Bell saves it. Excuse me. Bumps it back over. Lindsay Shelby with the bump. Gina sets it to Caitlin. And spikes it over. Gina with the set back to Lindsay Shelby. And Menor Christian saves it. Lindsay with the bump. Gina with the set to Mariko Price, and she spikes it, but they save it. Another spike for Menor Christian, and she gets it back over. A little bit confusion there, but they got it together. And a spike.
Oh, what a save.
Allison Bells hits it out.
No, that's Caitlin Bells. I'm sorry. No, that's Allison. I'm tripping.
Yeah, that was Allison. That was a great volley there from both teams.
Yes.
Fortunately, Menor Christian gets the point there.
Lindsay hits it back over. Bump from Menor Christian, and they spike it over.
Oh.
Gina bumps it. Mariko with the tip over.
That was a great tip from Mariko Price.
Really good tip.
Great job of knowing where she was on the court.
Yes.
And dropping it down right where it needed to be. And now Mariko will go into serve.
Mariko Price getting ready to serve it.
Hannah Belich comes in for Lindsay Shelby.
Serves up, and it's short, but she gets it over great.
That just grazed over that net, and that'll be a point for Cornerstone. It's 6-10, still in favor of Menor Christian, but that was a great serve.
Mariko serves it back over. Bump from Menor Christian, another bump, and a spike. And it whoa!
Oh, that'll be just in. And that was a great spike from Menor Christian. Mariko Price will now sub out for Lindsay Shelby.
And we have Brandy Fitch coming into the game. Sophomore coming in for Allison Bales.
Little confusion here on the subs. All right.
And Brandy Fitch is in the game. Menor Christian getting ready to serve. Goes over the net. Gina with the set to Hannah Belich, and she spikes it over, and she kills it.
Great spike from Hannah Belich. Put it right in front of the defender, and she just couldn't get to it. Score now 11-7 for Menor Christian, but Cornerstone has been looking good here recently.
Yes, Gina Niebuhr getting ready to serve it up. Goes over the net. Bump for Menor Christian, a set, and a spike, but it's just too far for them. And Lady Patriots have another point. That's 2 in a row now. Gina Niebuhr coming for another serve. Over the net. A bump for Menor Christian, another bump. And spikes it. Gina saves it. Lindsay gets it to Brandy, and she bumps it over. A bump. Set for Menor Christian, and she tries to tip in. Hannah Belich blocks it.
What a block from Hannah Belich there.
beautiful block. And your Lady
Now-
Patriots have another point, 9-11.
Gina Niebuhr on to serve here for Cornerstone.
Over the net. Bump from Inter Christian. Another bump. And spikes it over. And it goes far again. Lady Patriots, 4 in a row now.
The Patriots went on a quick run, and now the score is 11-10. Menor Christian still in the lead, but only by 1. Gina Niebuhr serving again.
Over the net. A bump, and it's an ace.
And that one just barely any spin on that in the air, and really confused the Menor Christian defender. And now Cornerstone has come back. They have gone on a 5-0 run, and the game is tied now at 11.
Yes, Menor Christian needed that timeout because your Lady Patriots were just striving to get back into this game. It was 10-4, and your Lady Patriots came back with 7 more points to tie it up. And I think they're doing a really good job right now trying to get this set so Menor Christian wouldn't have too much of a lead, winning 2 sets. And I think they're just really doing good trying to come back.
Quick timeout here coming to the end, and both teams will get back out on the court. Again, we have a tie game right now, 11-11 corner, or 11-11 tie. Menor Christian won the first set.
Gina with the serve, and it goes over the net. Set from Menor Christian, and she bumps it over. And saved, goes back over the net. Set, and she spikes it down, but saved it. Set from Gina, and Brandy with the spike. Bump. She sets it over. Brandy with the bump. Gina with the set. And Caitlin Bales bumps it over. Set from Menor Christian, and whoa!
Wow,
And
what a save!
And that, great volley there, though.
Menor Christian gets the point, but what a save there on the part of Lindsay Shoby and Caitlin Bales. Really a great heads-up play by them.
Yes. Menor Christian getting ready to serve. Really
Ooh.
short there. With
That
Min-
just took a tough bounce off of Lindsay Shoby.
Yeah.
And not much you can do about that. But Menor Christian has now regained the lead. They are up 13-11 as that timeout has worked out for them so far.
Menor Christian getting ready to serve it back over the net. Really high. Lindsay sets it. Gina sets it to Hannah Bellich, and she spikes it down. But Menor Christian saves it, and Caitlin Bells gets it back over the net. And a confusion there with number 1, thinking the ball was going over the net, but quite hits the net just short there. And your Lady Patriots get a score there with 12, and Menor Christian has 13. Brandy Fitch getting ready to serve. And short,
serve
but it gets
there.
over the net. And it's a good. Gina with the set over the net. And I'm not sure.
Not entirely sure about
what
that call.
happened
Something
there.
on number 21, I believe, on Menor Christian. But not sure about the call, but that'll end up in a point for our Lady Patriots.
Brandy Fitch hits it over. Another great serve. Hannah Bellich and it's just short from Caitlin Bales right there. Misjudged the hit right there. Menor Christian getting ready to serve it. Back over the net, and it's short, and your Lady Patriots get another score, and it's now tied 14-14 with a couple subs coming in for Lindsay Shoby and Brandy Fitch. Unfortunately, has to come out of the game right now. And your Lady Patriots getting ready to serve. Hannah Bellich getting ready to serve the ball over to Menor Christian. Hannah Bellich serves it over. Bump by Menor Christian, another bump. They spike it over. Gina sets it. Another set. Caitlin Bales and Mariko spikes it. Another set for Menor Christian. And it goes out. Your Lady Patriots have now got the lead, 15-14.
This has been a really competitive set so far. Cornerstone has now taken the lead 15-14. I believe that's their first lead so far in the set. And just like that, it's back to a tie as Hannah Belich serves it into the net.
We've had a lot of ties this game, but your Lady Patriots are still hanging in there trying to get this set. Minter Christian getting ready to serve it over. Bump by Lindsay. A set by Gina Niebuhr, and Lindsay spikes it over. And a spike from Minter Christian, but Gina tries to dump. Set by Minter Christian, and a spike, and Mariko Price blocks it.
Wow, what a
block.
What a block there by Mariko Price.
Really good block by Mariko Price. Caitlin Bell's going for a serve now. And just too much on that one.
Was just a little bit too much on it. That'll go well out of bounds, and we are back to a 16-16 tie. All right, Minter Christian dumps it over. Great save by Lindsay Shoby, but it'll go out of bounds. And that'll give Minter Christian a 17-16 lead. And they will serve. Number 3 for Minter Christian on to serve. Over the net. Lindsay Shoby with the bump. Gina Niebuhr sets up. Lindsay bumps it over, and hey, that's not a spike as you would hope for, but she placed that bump perfectly. And right in the middle of a big gap in the defense. And that'll put us back at a now 17-17 tie. Cornerstone on to serve. Julia Ortiz goes over the net. Bumped by Menor. Set. Spike. And bad spike there by Menor. You know, you can't have all of them perfect. And she just spiked that one right into the ground. So now Cornerstone regains the lead. It is 18-17. Julia Ortiz serving again. And they will say that is out of bounds and give the point to Minter Christian. And another tie. We have had, it seems like, a million ties in this game. And now Cornerstone will retake the lead with a bad serve by Minter Christian.
Lady Patriots get an ace right there. And Lindsay Shoby going for a serve. Gets it over the net. Bump by Minter Christian. Another bump. And spike over by Minter Christian. And it's in by just a smidge. And we have a substitution for Minter Christian right now. Minter Christian getting ready to serve. Over the net. Bump. Julia Ortiz saves it, and Hannah gets it right over the net. Bump by Minter Christian. Set. And a spike. And just a little bit too hard right there. Your Lady Patriots have 21, and Minter Christian has 19. Lady Patriots are trying to get this set with 4 more points to win it. Gina Niebuhr serves it over. Bump by Minter Christian, another bump, and goes over the net. Lindsay with the bump. Gina with the set to Hannah Belich, and she spikes it. Great save by Minter Christian, and another spike coming, and it's out. And Lady Patriots really want this set right now. And we have a timeout from Minter Christian. Your Lady Patriots are really striving to get this set right here. You can see they have a 3-point lead, 22-19, and they're going over strategy to just get this set together. And Minter Christian having a tough time over there trying to catch up. And Lady Patriots are really looking good right now, getting their serves over the net and trying to get back into it.
And again, a really competitive game right now so far. Minter Christian won the first set. It has been back and forth the entire time throughout this second set. and Cornerstone is now on the verge of winning it.
Gina Niebuhr gets it over the net. Set.
That's
And it's
double hit.
Another double hit. They got to work on that. They got to work on that. They got to work on that. Gina Niebuhr going for a serve. Here Christian gets it back over the net. Lindsay with the bump. Gina with the set to Hannah Bellinger. She spikes it.
Wow.
What a spike. What a spike. With giving the Lady Patriots 24. Really beautiful spike from Hannah Bellinger right there.
And that was picture perfect. That's just what you want.
That is just what you want to see.
That was great.
Gina Niebuhr serves it back over, and it's an ace!
Cornerstone wins the second set, 25 to 19. Great job by the Lady Patriots there.
Really
and
great
now
job
they have
there.
all of the momentum going into this third set.
Lady Patriots did very good coming back in that set and winning it. And just a really beautiful spike from Hannah Bellinger. I mean, you got to give it to her. And the Lady Patriots just have all the momentum right now as they go through the strategy to try to win this third set to get a lead over Mentor Christian. Now, since we did watch this second set, Sam, what do you think Lady Patriots need to do to move on and try to win this whole thing? As you can see, it was very close game, really very close game between the two of them. Like, we had a bunch of ties. What do you think they need to do to stop them ties and try to keep control over the game?
I'd say that they need to just keep doing what they're doing because it's working. Especially in the second half of that second set there, they were on a roll. They were just playing near perfect, doing everything they had to do. One low point, one thing that Cornerstone struggled with was their serving. But again, that's something that Mentor Christian struggled with too.
Yes.
And they had some great saves. One thing that I think they should focus on is getting it to the setters to get more spikes. Mentor Christian over there on the sideline getting themselves pumped up for this third set as we are just about a minute away from starting the third set here.
I will have to agree with everything you said there. And also I saw from Mentor Christian too, like the double hits, and from our team as well, just one mistake right there, and then with the net issue, just trying to try not to get those double hits. So the other team, and just little mistakes from our teams, and I think we're doing very good, and we have a lot of momentum going into this third set.
Yep, and Cornerstone's just been playing great. We're just a moment away from starting up this third set. Again, if you're just tuning in, Mentor Christian won the first set, Cornerstone won the second, and that puts us where we are right now. And with those double hits, this referee's been very strict about it. They are not able to get away with anything. Well, it looks like we are just about ready to start the third set here. Mentor Christian on to serve.
Mentor Christian serves it over. Julia Ortiz with the bump. Gina with the set to Hannah Bellinger, and she spikes it over just softly that time. Spike, and they block it back over, and they save it.
Had a
Lindsay with
save
the
there by
bump.
Mentor Christian.
Gina with the set. Oh, and Hannah Bellinger just hard right there, trying to do what she did in the first set. the second set. Excuse me, right there. I think they don't need to try to do the same spike that happened last set. Just focus on what you were doing, and don't try to do what you did last time. Gina with the set and hits it. Oh, and that is in. Just barely got it in right there. Minna Christian thought it wasn't going to be in, and
Yeah,
it just squeezes in right
A lot of
there.
hesitation from their back hitter there, number 3. She couldn't. She was having a tough time judging if that one was going to be in or out, and it ended up being in. Gina Niebuhr on to serve again.
And an ace for your Lady Patriots with a 2-1 lead.
And so far, Cornerstone has just kept that momentum that they got from the second set, and they've kept it rolling. Great couple of volleys so far. Good ace from Gina Niebuhr as she is on to serve again. And that'll be a second straight ace from Gina Niebuhr.
She's just really doing good with those serves out there. Excuse me.
And right now, number 3, the back hitter from Menor Christian, is just having a tough time. She's had a few mistakes here early on in this third set.
And no, they save it just in time. Gina with the set to Hannah Bellich, and she bumps it over. Going for the spike there, but didn't quite get it. And Julie Ortiz saves it. Gina with the ooh, and I believe that is Caitlin Bales who gets a point right there.
Great spike from Caitlin Bales there. And now Cornerstone has jumped out to an early 4-1 lead here in this third set.
Early 4-1 lead. And a miscommunication right there as your Lady Patriots score again.
5-1 is the score as Gina Niebuhr sets up to serve. Goes over the net, and they'll call that as being in the net for Menor Christian. And that'll be 6-1 now for the Patriots. And as I said, one thing I mentioned in the middle of the sets there was that the Patriots just need to keep this momentum rolling, and that is exactly what they have done here in the third set. It's as if they can do no wrong, and they have jumped out to again a 6-1 to lead. Make that 7-1 as Menor spikes the ball into the net, and Cornerstone jumping out again to a big lead here to start the third set.
Gina Niebuhr going for the serve. Over the net. Bumped by Menor Christian. And an ace for Gina Niebuhr. She has really been getting them aces today. And Menor Christian needs a timeout.
And wow, Menor Christian certainly needs that timeout. 8-1. The Patriots have jumped out to an 8-1 lead here early in the third set. And they're just playing amazingly right now. And this is the best that they've been doing. They've kept all that momentum from the second set, and they're doing really well right now.
Menor Christian going for the serve right here. Menor Christian with the serve. Julie Ortiz. And a spike from Hannah Bellich. And a miscommunication right there. And Lady Patriots are going for a substitution right now. And we have Allison Bales out there getting ready to serve the ball over. Mary Christian with the bump, set, and a spike. Lindsay Shoby saves it. Bump, over, bump. Tipped over, set. Hannah Bellich with the spike, but it's out of bounds.
And Menor Christian is getting their feet back on them right now. Cornerstone jumped out to an 8-1 lead. Now the score stands at 9-3, still in favor of Cornerstone.
Lindsay with the bump, Gina with a bump. Caitlin Bells gets it over the net. Bump from Menor Christian, set, and a spike. Set to Hannah Bellich, and she tips it over, and they did not know what to do right there. They were very confused.
Now in basketball, you talk a lot about court vision, and Hannah Bellich has great court vision, but in volleyball. She saw that there was a gigantic gap in that defense, and she just put the ball right where it needed to be.
Bump. And Menor Christian hits it over. Hannah Bellich with the bump. Gina with the set, and a almost messed up right there. Bump. Set. Another set, and Mariko Price hits it over. Bump by Menor Christian. Hannah bumps it. Set by Gina Niebuhr. And, just gets over the net for Mariko Price. And she gets the score there for your Lady Patriots, giving them 11-3.
Now Hannah Bellich on to serve. 11-3 is the score in favor of Cornerstone.
And just messed up right there from your Lady Patriots. But it's okay. They can get back into it. And we have
That was almost a fantastic save there by Gina Niebuhr.
a substitution for Menor Christian. Menor Christian getting ready to serve it over the net. Over the net. Caitlin Bells hits it, and it didn't hit right, and it goes out. And Menor Christian is trying to get back into this set. The Patriots still have 11, but Menor Christian is trying to shorten that lead with 5. And they're going for the serve again. Over the net. And it goes out. So that gives your Lady Patriots 12 now. Nancy Tushar going for the serve over the net. And we set from Menor Christian, and good spike. Well, good spike by Menor Christian, getting the point right there. And refs are trying to decide if that was in or not. Looks like we have a miscommunication right there. Menor Christian getting ready to serve it over the net. Lindsay bumps it. Gina tips it over. Set. And a spike. Lindsay gets it. And Mariko Price. And that's a double hit right there. You cannot do that.
Mariko Price is really catching her stride right now. She has been great, especially in spikes and tips over the net and blocks. She's been playing really well.
Julie Ortiz. Look at that ball go.
There's nothing you can do about that one if you're Menor Christian.
Beautiful ace for your Lady Patriots. Julie Ortiz going for another serve. Julie Ortiz, and it hits the net. That was a fast ball right there.
Yeah, That one just hit the net, and that'll make the score 14-7 for your Lady Patriots.
Menor Christian getting ready to serve it up. Gina sets it back to Lindsay Shobi, and she hits it over the net and almost gets a point right there, but Menor Christian saves it. And it goes out. Lady Patriots are playing really good right now. I see more communication. We have a sub for Gina Niebuhr coming out the game for Chrissy Quaid, and Lindsay Shobi coming out the game, putting Hannah Bellich back in the game. And we have Caitlin Bales coming in, too. Well, she was already in. Mariko Price going for the serve. Over the net. Bump. Set. And a spike. Out. Good call there by Mariko, not going for it.
Yep. And now the score sits at 16 for Cornerstone, 7 for Menor Christian.
Cornerstone getting ready to serve it up. Over the net. And an ace for your Patriots. Mariko Price has been all around the floor today. And she's really getting those tips, those spikes. And she's serving it really well today.
Mariko Price on for another serve.
Bumped by Menor Christian and spiked over Julia. Chrissy Quaid with the bump, and Julia bumps it over. Set by Menor Christian and a spike. Julia gets it. Chrissy Quaid sets to Hannah Bellich, and she tips it over, but Menor Christian gets it. Spike by Menor Christian. Mariko saves that. Set to Caitlin Bales, and she gets the score.
Wow.
Excuse me, that is Allison Bales. As you can tell, the sisters look just alike out there. Set by Menor Christian, spikes it over, and your Lady Patriots get another score right there, 19-7.
And we've seen a complete switch in momentum here in this game.
Yes.
It went from that first set being all Menor Christian to that second set being really tight and then going to Cornerstone at the end to now Cornerstone in complete control during this third set. 19-7 is the score.
Set to Allison Bell. She bumps it back in. Spike by Menor Christian. Mariko saves a good dive, and Chrissy Quaid tries to tip it over, but they block it. And tips it back over, and she hits the net. What
in the net,
a play.
and that's a point for Cornerstone. Score now 20-7. Cornerstone 5 points away from winning this third set and taking control over this game.
Mariko serves it over and set and hits it over. And Mariko tries to save that one again.
Some
And
good hustle there out of Mariko as she'll sub out of the game for Lindsay Shobi. Good hustle there, but really nothing you could do about that one. And now the score stays at 20-8. Menor Christian serving.
hit by Caitlin. Set from Lindsay to Allison. Caitlin with the hit. Chrissy Quaid with the hit to Lindsay, and she hits it over. Bump from Menor Christian, and Hannah with the block! But they managed to get it over. Set by Chrissy Quaid, and Hannah Bellis tries to spike it there, but Menor Christian saves it. Chrissy Quaid with the tip back into play. Really huge set right there. Chrissy Quaid with the set to Allison Bells. And she gets the score.
Wow, that was a great volley there for Cornerstone. And they've just been keeping this momentum up ever since the last few points of that second set. And now they are in complete control of this game. The score is 21-8.
Really good serve.
Make that
Right there.
22-8 as with that ace there by Chrissy Quaid.
Yes, and your Lady Patriots need 3 more points to win this set. Can they do it? I think they can. Chrissy Quaid with the serve. That is a really nice serve right there. And another ace.
And one word I'd use to describe Menor Christian right now is flustered. They are just, they cannot get it together. It's been really a difficult set for them. Now the score is 23-8. Cornerstone 2 points away from winning this third set and taking control.
Chrissy Quaid again. I have to say it's really debatable to see who's better at serving right now. Like Julie Ortiz, you can see the spin on the ball, but if you see with Chrissy Quaid, it's just ultimate speed.
And now Cornerstone just 1 point away from winning
well,
this
not
third
that
set.
time. Set and spikes it over. Lindsay with the set. Chrissy Quaid with the hit, and Lindsay hits it back over. Spike and short, and your Lady Patriots win that set. It is
Yep,
now
that was just a great set for Cornerstone there. Not even allowing Mentor Christian to get up to 10 points. Final score in that set, 25-8. And now Cornerstone takes a 2-1 set lead over Mentor Christian going into this fourth set. And if Cornerstone can win this one, that will give them the match. And again, I've said it numerous times, but Cornerstone's really, they just kept it rolling in that third set. They were playing fantastical. And, you know, it started at the end of the second set. They've kept it going, and this is maybe the best that I've seen this team operating at this season. They're playing near perfect. And we are just taking a little break here in between sets, both teams going over strategy. And if you are Mentor Christian's coach, what are you telling them? How are you telling them? What do they need to do to get back into this game?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that, Sam. I think their coach needs to tell them to capitalize on, Lady Patriots, serves to them. Because if you see from Chrissy Quaid and Julia Ortiz, you see that their serves is just going over the net, and it's just really working out for them. And also with the double hits and miscommunications, and I know I say miscommunications all the time, but you see it out there. But you see a lot of that, and the double hits is just really killing them right now, and they just need to really communicate out there and try to get back in to the game and try to get another set so they can go to a fifth set to see who's better and who can, get the win. And I just think your Lady Patriots right now are just doing a marvelous, marvelous job. Keep with the communication and the sets and the hits, and it's just been working out for them.
Yep, I'd agree with that. If Cornerstone can keep up the way that they've been playing, then this game's all theirs. A quick game recap here. First set was all Mentor Christian. I believe they won that by around five points. It wasn't very close. It was all Mentor Christian. Second set, it was tight all throughout.
Very tight. Very tight.
And a lot of ties, a lot of lead changes, but then Cornerstone really took over at the end and won the second set. And then that third set was all Cornerstone. They were playing really well, and scoring that set was 25-8, not even letting Mentor Christian get up to 10 points. So Cornerstone is, right now they're in control with a 2-1 set lead. They have all the momentum, and if they can win this set, then that is the match.
Lady Patriots really just took control over the game and did good right there. And we have Chrissy Quaid again coming in to serve the ball. And like I said, just really fast. It's really fast right there. Look at that. Set. Mara Christian hits it over. Lindsay bumps it. Set. Julia Ortiz hits it back over the net. Set for Mentor Christian, and and Autumn Rivers tries to tip it back over the net. And Mentor Christian tries to do it back, but they couldn't do it. No, they couldn't.
And Mentor Christian's hitter there, number 7, she went up really awkwardly for that ball.
Yes.
Not sure what that was, but Cornerstone gets the first point of this fourth set.
Lindsay Shelby and Hannah Bellich hits it back over the net. Set from Minna Christian and a spike and blocked by Hannah Bellich again. And your Lady Patriots get another point. You see from Hannah Bellich right now, she's really blocking all those hits that's coming over the net. She's really blocking them all. And Chrissy Quaid going for another serve. And too much power on that one. It's okay. Just, ease a little bit back next time, and, it will get better.
So now the score is 2-1 in favor of Cornerstone. Menor Christian serving.
Chris Quay with and a block from Minor Christian. Set by Minor Christian and bumps it back over. Chrissy Quay bumps. Hannah Bellich bumps. Allison Bales tips it over and gets the point.
Wow, that was a great tip by Allison Bales, putting the ball right where it needed to be, right in the middle of a gap in that defense. And now Cornerstone out to a 3-1 lead. No Warriors.
Sorry about that. Julia Ortiz bumps it back over. Bump. And a miscommunication right there from Minor Christian. And
the
your
score
Lady
5-3 now
Patriots
in
have-
favor of Cornerstone. Hannah Bellich on the serve. She'll put it over the net.
And they get it back over. Hannah Bellich saves that one. Mariko Price gets it back over the net with a nice dump. Spike. And they block it again. Very huge blocks from your Lady Patriots tonight. You see Mariko and Hannah Bellich out there just doing their thing, blocking those balls. And tries.
And that's another block.
Tries.
It's as if Menor Christian just can't get anything over the net because there has always been a Cornerstone player there waiting for the block. Score now 7-3. Cornerstone still in the lead and playing really well at this point.
Hannah Bellich hits it over the net, and Autumn Rivers tries to get a point right there, and I think we see a double hit or somebody hit the net. I do not know, but that benefits for your Lady Patriots because we get the point, and it's now 8-3. Lady Patriots still have momentum from those first two sets that they won.
And Menor will call a timeout. Still 8-3, and Menor is just they've had a difficult time. They've just had a difficult time since that first set. Not sure exactly what. Maybe fatigue. Maybe just as Javon says, a lot of miscommunication. But
There were a lot of miscommunications.
but they just haven't been getting it done. So quick timeout here by Menor Christian. Both teams going over some strategy. Coaches trying to pump up their players. And one thing you can see right now, as far as the mood of both teams, Cornerstone is out there and they are having fun with it. They are playing well. They're playing together. Great teamwork. And as I said, they're having fun with it. Menor Christian, on the other hand, a lot of mistakes, and they really could use a confidence booster right about now.
Yes, they really need one right now. Hannah Bellich going for the serve. And that was a really good serve right there, and they get the ace. You see from Chrissy Quaid, Gina Niebuhr, Hannah Bellich that their serves got better from when they was in the first set of this game. And you See the serves really working out tonight. And Julie Ortiz with a lot of power on that one and hits it out of bounds.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, with saying that the serves have gotten a lot better. I remember after the first set, one of the things that we'd mentioned was that Cornerstone needed to get their serves together. A lot of their serves were going right in the net, giving Menor a lot of points, and that was not working out. But they have really fixed it. I don't think it's been quite a while since Cornerstone had one of those serves go into the net, and they're just playing, again, really well right now.
Bump from Menor Christian and tried to get the block there and gets hit in the face by the ball. And Autumn having
Rare
a little
mistake.
laugh about that. Her and
Yeah,
Mariko.
they are laughing about it.
Two seniors, great friends. Lindsay with the block, and it goes. Ooh, and it's out. She tried it. She really tried it. And it goes out.
Yep, and now the score 10-5, Cornerstone in the lead here at home. It's their senior night, and they're playing really well.
Yes, I have to agree with you, Sam. And just, you see it again. They're really trying hard out there to get the ball over there, but it's just not working for them. It's just not working. Autumn Rivers serves it up. Set. Hits it over, and Lindsay comes in with the dive and saves it. Julie Ortiz, again, too much power on those ones.
And you've seen a lot that specifically Hannah Belich and Mariko Price have been defensive standouts with a lot of blocks this game. Whole team getting in on it.
And, like I said, my famous word, miscommunication by your Lady Patriots. And Menor Christian now has 7, trying to come back in this 4th set.
And you do say miscommunication a lot, but it's true. Volleyball is a sport where there has got to be a lot of talking out there. A lot of talking, a lot of communication. And if you can't get that done, then it really hurts your team. And we've seen that a lot this year.
Basically, if you can't get your communication down, you're going to have miscommunications. And Lindsay Shelby bumps it. Chrissy Quaid bumps it. And tipped over by Mariko Price. Bump. Spike from Menor Christian. And it goes out and gives your Lady Patriots 12. And Menor Christian 8.
All right, now Julia Ortiz on to serve for the Lady Patriots. Score 12-8.
Watch that ball. Really good hit by Julia Ortiz. Like I said, you have a lot of good servers out here tonight for your Lady Patriots. Julia Ortiz, for one, just puts a lot of spin on the ball when she serves it up. Kaboom. Over the net, and they get it back over. Chrissy with the set to Mariko Price, and back over the net it goes. Julia Ortiz with the bump. Chrissy Quaid with the set to Lindsay Shelby, and she hits it over. Set from Menor Christian goes back over the net. Autumn Rivers with the bump. Chrissy Quaid with the set, but a miscommunication again between Chrissy Quaid and Allison Bales. And now we have a freshman coming into a varsity game for her first varsity game.
Yep, that is
Alyssa Morton
coming on for the Patriots.
It's great to see freshmen trying to carry on the legacy. And a nice tip. A set. Rico Price hits it over. Bump. Spike. Hit. And Chrissy Quaid tries to tip it over. Set over. Julie with the bump. Set to Mariko Price, and she gets the kill.
And great kill by Mariko Price there. Now the score 14-9 for the Patriots, and they have been in control here during this set.
Lindsay Shelby served it over to Menor Christian. Julia Ortiz with the bump. Chrissy Quaid with the set to Hannah, and she bumps it over. Set by Menor Christian, and a spike. Allison Bell saves it, and Chrissy Quaid with the tip. Another score for your Lady Patriots.
And one thing that you're seeing from Cornerstone that you're not seeing as much out of Menor Christian is that they are playing together. And Cornerstone, they have a lot of team chemistry to begin with. You see a lot of these players. They're not just teammates on the court. They're friends in real life. You'll see them hanging out in the hallways, and you can't make that statement about every single person on the team. And they can't all be best, but they have great team chemistry.
And that was very good by Sam Prochaska right there. Nice serve. Set. And it goes out of bounds. And that was very Meta Christian gets the score right there. They have 10 now. Your Lady Patriots still in the lead by 6. Chrissy Quaid with the tip and gets the point. And it's now 17-10 with your Lady Patriots in the lead. Very good tip by Chrissy Quaid. And she's now going for the serve. And look, woo. Hits the net.
And
And we have a bump. Very nice tip by Alyssa Morton. Tip back over Lindsay with the bump. Chris Quaid with the set to Hannah Bellish, and she tried to kill it right there, but they block it. Bump by Hannah Bellish, and Allison Bales tips it over. A spike. Oh, she faked them out right there. She really good.
that was good play by
Good play by Meta
Menors
Christian.
hitter number 3.
Yes.
And now the score is 17-12. Cornerstone up. Alyssa Morton, that freshman, will sub out of the game for Autumn Rivers.
Bump by Lindsay Shelby. Chrissy Quaid with the set to Autumn Rivers, and she spikes it over. Set. And like we said earlier, double hits. Can't be having that. And that's just something they have to work on and get better at. Allison Bills with the serve. Very low. And I like those kind of serves. Lindsay with the bump. Chrissy Quaid with the set back to Lindsay. And, ooh, good play. Bump. Julia Ortiz bumps it. Chrissy Quaid bumps it. Hannah Bellish with a nice tip. And very nice play by Mena Christian getting the tip right there. And Hannah Bellish was kind of confused right there. Just have to work on that. And Mena Christian has been coming up with some good fakes for Lady Patriots. Haven't been noticing them. And they're doing a really good job trying to come back in this one. And Hannah Bellish with another spike.
She's had
Another
some
spike.
Killer spikes today.
Really killer spikes out there from Hannah Bellish.
She's been great. And now Hannah will go
Serve.
on to serve.
Hannah Bellish serves it up over the net. Set. And tips it. Hannah Bellish bumps it. Set by Chrissy Quaid and Julie Ortiz again. A lot of power on that. And it's coming down. 19 for your Lady Patriots. 14 for Mena Christian. This is getting close, guys. One thing Lady Patriots really need to do is just focus right now and try to get this win. Shelby sends it back over. Spike by Mena Christian. Set by Chrissy Quaid. Julie Ortiz bumps it over. Bump. Set for Mena Christian. And another bump. Set to Autumn Rivers. And again, putting too much power on those spikes to get it over the net.
Mena Christian going on a quick run here. And the score now stands at 19 for Cornerstone, 15 for Mena Christian.
Oh, and it hits Lindsay right in the chest area and couldn't really get really full bump on the ball, and it goes out.
And
Man.
Cornerstone having some struggles right now. been a little difficult here really recently for them. I mean, I think if you got to use a timeout, then you got to use a timeout. Just get the group, just get everybody back in it, and
Really nice tip by Mariko Price, and they save it. Chrissy Quaid serves it back, sets it back up, and they block it. Set by Chrissy Quaid, and she tips it over. Set from Minna Christian and dumps it over. And Mariko Price hits it back over. And this is a really, really great volley.
and bad drop there by Menor, and now score is 20 for Cornerstone, 16 for Menor Christian.
Autumn River serves it. Set. Spike and really hit the palm of Lindsay Shoby's hands, and she really couldn't get full set on that one, and Menor Christian gets that score right there. 20-17 with your Lady Patriots still in the lead. Lindsay with the bump. Chris Quaid with a bump. Julia Ortiz sends it back over the net. Set for Menor Christian and a tip. Lindsay Shoby tries to dive in and save that, and she scrapes the ground.
And now I think this is the closest that it's been this entire set, as Cornerstone is just trying to hold on to a 2-point lead.
And again, Alyssa Morton, freshman, comes back into the game. Hopefully she can make a difference. Lindsay Shoby with the bump. Chrissy Quaid, tries to tip it over but didn't calculate that right, and she hits the net.
Yep, that was a difficult ball to judge. She just had a tough time with it.
Yes.
And tips it into the net, and now the score 20-19. Cornerstone still in the lead, but only by 1 point.
Set to Julia Ortiz, and you see she put less power on that one. It goes down perfectly. Chrissy Quaid hits it back over, and Mariko Price gets the score for us.
Great spike by Mariko Price. And now Cornerstone getting a little bit of cushioning under that lead. 2 points now. And they are 4 points away from winning this match.
Julia Ortiz with the serve. Tip. Chrissy Quaid saves it. Allison Bell sends it back over the net. Set and a spike, and Julia Ortiz saves that. And it goes out. They tried to save it there, but they couldn't do it.
Now 21-20 is your score. Cornerstone still up by 1. And they're trying to just finish this game right here. And it's not going to happen like that, as now, after all that, Menor will tie the game, and they are on the verge of taking, I believe, their first lead in this set. And they have the serve.
Served over. Alyssa Morton. Oh, and Chrissy Quaid saves it, and Mariko Price sends it back over.
Heck of a job by Chrissy Quaid to get that ball over the net there.
Julia Ortiz with the bump. Chrissy Quaid with the set to Mariko, and she tips it over. And Mariko blocked it. And they get the point.
Wow.
That was a very good job by Mariko Price.
Mariko Price playing great right now.
Yes.
She's leading that team out there, and now
Yes.
Cornerstone has retaken a 1-point lead.
Mariko serves it over. Bump.
That ball just
set.
skimmed over the net.
Rico bumps it. Chrissy Quaid bumps it. And Allison Bales just hits it too hard.
Now Lindsay Shoby coming into the game for Mariko Price. Score tied right now at 22.
Menor Christian getting ready for the serve. It goes over the net. Two Ortiz with the bump. Chrissy Quaid the set to Hannah Bellich. And they get the score, 23-22. Your Lady Patriots get another lead.
This one has been close all the way through this set. Menor Christian calling a timeout, I believe. Yes, timeout for Menor Christian. This has been close all the way through, and this is the most entertaining that this game has been since, say, the middle of that second set.
Sam, what do you think the Lady Patriots have to do to just get this set so they can win this game and, focus to just get this done? What do you think they need to do?
I just think that they've got to play the way that they've been playing all game. Don't let this comes into a high pressure situation here, but you can't let that pressure phase you. Just play it like you would play it any other volley, and just hope for the best. And you can tell that Cornerstone would really like to finish this one off right here, right now. Chrissy Quaid on to serve. Score again, 23 Cornerstone, 22 Menor Christian. Cornerstone up 2-1.
Chrissy Quaid with a beautiful, and that is just in!
And that is in, right on the line. That's a point for Cornerstone. And
yes!
now they have a 2-point lead. Chrissy Quaid on to serve. A chance to end the game right here. They are up 24-22.
And
That's
the
in!
Patriots win.
And the Patriots win.
They win.
Patriots win. Great serve there by Christina Quaid. She finishes that one off.
Yes.
Patriots win the match 3-1. And this was a great game. Really competitive all throughout that fourth set. Just a great job by the Lady Patriots, and they are celebrating over by their team bench.
And I just had a feeling Chrissy Quaid was going to win this for us. It was just a beautiful job by our Lady Patriots coming back from losing that first set and coming back to win the whole thing. And it's very good senior night. Good way to win that for your Lady Patriots with a senior winning the game, that set for them.
Yep. Christina Quaid, fitting for a senior to finish it off on senior night. Quick shout out to all the seniors on the girls varsity team. Autumn Rivers, Christina Quaid, Allison Bales, Julia Ortiz, Nancy Tushar, Mariko Price, and I think that's all of them. Sorry if I left any names out. And but great senior night. Cornerstone gets the dub. Great game. They win it 3-1. This is Sam Prochaska.
This is Javon Oliver.
And we are signing off.